Only 5 years. Yeah, we do very.
Because it's expensive. The passage is not cheap. It's expensive.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
we-
to go on it, eh?
Yes.
Ah, wow. This is wonderful.
But I mean, compared to Kampala Expressway, it's same price. But how much? $2? $3? 80 ne kadar?
220.
Goodness, you can't even tell we are underwater.
And there's
bridge,
another one
underwater,
up here.
and another one upstairs. My goodness.
You said how many kilometers are we?
8.
8. Maybe we've got already
No,
2.
I'm saying
We are now
down.
going out. 136 meters.
Right, well, we are 136 meters under.
Yeah, we can
I
say
think this is
we,
a really good solution because
It's wonderful.
It helped the bridge traffic
Yes,
as well.
indeed.
We have 3 bridges also. And they are also busy.
And each functions because you cannot see like heavy vehicles here.
which is
This
good.
is for the
Light.
light vehicles.
Yeah, I noticed you don't even have very big cars here anyway. Imagine Christina driving under.
130 meters down. Aigua kuria turi.
This is like on the Hudson River, like Holland Tunnel, in New York. But this is of course much longer than that.
Wow.
This is a unique work.
Very
It's a
unique.
It must be a world wonder.
World's longest, one of the longest tunnel, underground, under
Incredible.
bridge, under water.
Under the water. Incredible.
This is a very secure. It's a very, very secure, way.
I mean, even the science, the technology behind it is amazing.
This was a single machine tube. And imagine the one machine was digging this, just one machine.
Wow.
And it was doing 8 meters a day only, because this is caved in a rock. Not in the seabed or riverbed.
Uh-huh.
It is caved in the rocks.
In the rocks of the sea.
Of the sea bottom. So it was only 8 meters every day the machine could go. So it was making a big hole. This is like half of it. Can you imagine? There is another half where other cars are coming this way. So it was making 8 meters forward and then making the walls. 8 meters forward, then making the walls. So slowly,
Yeah.
it completed this.
How many years?
8 kilometers road. It's I think more than 3+ years. So they made they needed like 1,000 days.
That's incredible. That is incredible.
That
Welcome
machine-
to Asia.
Thank you. Thank you for taking us to Asia. But tell me, can you do this anyway in any country, or it's because your country is rocky and stone sort of?
It is about how you make the payments and the paybacks. It's all, these concessions are made on.
It's economies of scale.
Yeah. This is 20 million people, and they cross almost 5 million every day from Asia to Europe.
Oh, 5 million.
Yeah, so they some use here, some use the 3 bridges. We also ferries, car ferries. So we have multiple ways of crossing Asia, Europe.
You see on the left, there's a tower.
Mm.
What they do is they consolidated all the aerials for the radio stations, for all the media, and they put it under one because it was looking really bad before. Now we have only one, and it's so nice. Beautiful. On the left, you will see. It's one of the new ones.
Now the Asian side, is this the older part of Turkey?
No, it is. Okay, if you look at the history, there were settlements on both sides. But Asia and Asia Minor, as is depicted in Bible.
Yeah, Asia
of course,
Minor.
There were mankind, lived almost up to 8,000 years. So, as I told you, the story of the Trojan, where they built cities, they even had a water pipe in the city. Imagine like 2-3 settlements. But when it comes to Istanbul, this side was lately developed. Istanbul means the European side. The old city, we passed through the city walls. You saw the Constantinople, the one that was protected by walls, and it was conquered in 1453 by the conqueror Sultan Fatih Mehmet. So people later on start moving the Asian side, and this is more residential than the commercial.
And tell me, why is it Asian one side?
It is the continent Asia, Europe and Asia. So it is Europe finishes on that by this water.
Because of the
Geography. It's how it's been structured.
Yes.
The continents.
So
We're lucky that we are in
Europe.
between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are all new housing.
New
You can
housing.
see this was swamp.
Yeah.
I think you need to do the same in Nairobi. We still have slum houses next to those high rises.
Yes.
So they are like phase 2, 3, and 4. So
Yeah.
It was very difficult for the government to come to such a level.
Yeah.
You imagine to
And for
convince
people to accept.
look at this. Look at right. How ugly they are,
Uh-huh.
and they are still fighting against government. They occupied these places.
Yes.
They illegally built very ugly buildings. You see, when government
But these
demolishes
are
them-
nice.
Yeah. When government demolishes and built, look at how luxury.
But the government has been very much supportive.
And when they rebuild them,
They're
do
nice.
they then
Pay a
occupy
difference.
the same? Or where do they take them when they demolish the houses?
So it is a scheme that first you assess who has what, because those illegal houses could be one is like 100 square meter, another 200, another occupied a block of land. So you see, you first assess all these things, give them a called temporary inhabitants license. So it is like an ownership certificate with which you value this. You say, okay, now a 100 square meter landowner, I'll give him, let's say, 5 apartment houses of 100 each. Then so you make a scheme, and some of them
Yes.
have, of course, better locations than others. So you make programs, maybe a software, and with which you assess the values. So then he see a future value. Now they are living in very ugly conditions, and you are telling him, okay, now you live in this ugly condition. You have 100 square meter. I'll give you 5 times of this, and in a very luxury conditions, and zero money on top of it. So all you have to do is just give this land back to government.
So why are they fighting it then?
He wants
Because
maybe 10.
It's
The
human beings.
asking has no limit. So
Most of the time they don't want to change. They say I like this way.
So
Why are you knocking my door?
Oh my
I'm happy
goodness.
like this.
Yes, why you want to demolish? Of course, it's all story. It's a lie.
Yeah.
So government passed a law. Once they reach this, now I think it's around 65%. When they reach 65% of agreement and concession, the rest has no right to go against it.
Okay, so they just take over.
Otherwise they stop the project. If you have just one person saying no, you can't demolish the building. So now they passed the law. This is the finance center. You take over.
Yeah, this on the left, as you see, this is a new financial district.
You see those buildings? It's like the financial district competing now with Dubai.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
But
perhaps,
Turkey is developing very fast as an economy.
yeah, it is a fast.
It's of course it's $1 trillion economy. It's the 16th largest in the world, and is diagnosed to be number 10 by 2030 and number 6 by 2050. So it's going to be inevitably one of the leading economies of the world.
Absolutely.
But coming back to your question about Asia,
Yeah.
I mean, we usually, the residential
this was developed later, and people were living here and working on Europe. But now
So
also-
there's more people on this side.
Residents.
Residents. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, there's not, but now it's changing with the balance as you see with the new.
Yeah.
Business is coming, finance is coming, industries are coming. You see the housing, and these are all once affordable housing now becomes luxury, of course.
Yeah.
But we continue building. I mean, the country is building every year more than 600,000 new